Hello, friends and fellow nerds. How are you doing today? My name is Joseph, and welcome back to another prediction video. I have not done one of these in a very long time. Well, Nintendo, as they like to do, last minute decided to drop a Nintendo Direct announcement. Well, at least they confirmed it, because there had been lots of rumors up to now telling us, hey, there's a Nintendo Direct coming this week, and lo and behold, here it is. It's coming. And Nintendo, as it's always the case, has given me no time to make a proper prediction video. Yes, I could have followed the rumors, but what fun would that be? This is last minute. So let's get cracking on what we are going to potentially see, or at least my predictions of what we're going to potentially see in the next Nintendo Direct that's happening tomorrow. Dang, Nintendo, give me a break. So let's get started by getting out of the way the things that we already know Nintendo is going to be showing in the Nintendo Direct, which starting off, we already know they're going to be showing us more Super Mario RPG. They didn't really elaborate on the game any, and we are more than likely guaranteed to see that in this Nintendo Direct because it's just coming in just a couple more months. And Nintendo is going to want to blow this out, whether it's going to be in its own separate direct or here. I'm betting more here because why do they want to clog up an already busy with announcement season with just another special, very specific direct for the Super Mario RPG? I mean, there's not that much that they can really tell us that isn't already known considering this is going to be a remake. They just need to tell us what is new in this remake and explain how some of the systems work to people that have never played the original. So that's an easy one. WarioWare Move It? Is it Move It? Yay, I got that one right. WarioWare Move It. We know that that one is coming this year, same month as Super Mario RPG. We are guaranteed to get more on that. And it is going to be just more blowout again, like Super Mario RPG. This is going to be another thing that's probably going to be slotted either, probably just in the middle, really, because it's WarioWare. I'm sure there are people that love WarioWare. I personally like WarioWare, but it's not a headliner that's going to start it off or end it. Those are going to be saved for like Super Mario RPG is probably going to start this one off. Is that a guarantee? No, don't take my word for it because, Nintendo does their thing. So just let's go with it. Another one we don't really know a ton about is going to be Detective Pikachu. They really need to tell us more. The Pokemon Direct brought it up and then didn't tell us much anything. But there again, I was reading after the fact on that. But still, Nintendo is probably going to want to blow that out, give us at least something to latch onto, a reason why you should buy this sequel as opposed to having had played the first game, or in my case, not having played the first game, and so thereby don't even care about this one. Yeah, Pokemon, you're letting me down now. Give us more Arceus or Black and White remakes, something, please. But moving on. So we've gotten everything that we already know out of the way. Let's talk about some of those rumors. Now, there's been a rumor about a new Donkey Kong game, new F-Zero game. What are we actually going to see? Are we going to see a full-fledged F-Zero game? Well, the rumors are suggesting, there's me not being able to talk again. The rumors are suggesting that we're going to get F-Zero 99, which the 99 games, they're fine. I played Tetris for a bit, and I kind of more or less completely forget it exists. And I played Pac-Man 99 once or twice. So there's that. But another 99 game, do we really need that? Did anybody ask for this? The answer is probably no. But if it leads to a new proper F-Zero game, would I be all for that? Yes. Please, Nintendo, give us F-Zero. We need it yesterday. Now, I really don't know if that's going to be an F-Zero 99. I don't know whether we're going to get an F-Zero game. But if 99 is what it takes, then okay, I'll live with it. But Nintendo, I'm watching you. Give us a proper F-Zero remake at the very least. Something. For the Donkey Kong game, there's been rumors that it's probably going to be like Donkey Kong, Mario versus Donkey Kong, that series, which that's fine. That's great. But there was also rumors earlier in the year about a new, really full-fledged Donkey Kong game, and they're like seemingly forgetting about that or saying it's not what this is, which is, come on, Nintendo. I know that's a big game, but seriously, we're kind of need that now. We kind of need that Donkey Kong game because the last one we got was Tropical Freeze, and I love that game. Of course, as we all know, Retro Studios, which was behind that, is working on Metroid Prime 4 and evidently Prime Remake. So, how they had time for that, who knows? For other rumors, there's also a rumor about a remake of a DS game and a Wii game, and I got nothing because Nintendo has like just done everything I can possibly think of for those that anybody really cares about. It's just done. They're done. Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna get? There's so many games that the Switch opens up the doors for, and in these last little bit of the life of the Switch, we could see a lot of good experimental games. We really could. What we'll get, we'll have to wait and see. Now, before we get into the predictions of what we're definitely going to see, there are a couple other things that I forgot about that we're probably going to see. We're probably going to see more of the Princess Peach game that was announced because that I have a feeling is coming earlier in the year than we're probably being led to believe. In the Luigi's Mansion game, I think that's going to turn a ghost and just not show up. Not that it needs more time, I just don't think it's going to be ready for a beginning of the year kind of thing. It's just not the right time of year for January. Could be wrong, could be wrong. But I'm really expecting something else in the beginning of the year. I'm expecting kind of like the Princess Peach game to come in the beginning of next year. Now I'm kind of already dropping some of my predictions, but honestly, for my predictions for this direct, I really strongly predict that we're going to get announcements that are going to center around the kind of like December, January, February, because Nintendo likes holding directs in February, and I really expect that there's going to be at least 3 games slotted in there. Now, for a December game, why not Mario vs. Donkey Kong? It'll probably be a download only game, anyways, with maybe a physical version later on. Who knows? But if it's definitely a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, why not in December? That is the time of year that Nintendo likes to drop smaller titles that are usually download only or not as many people are really going to care about. But Mario, that would be Mario on top of Mario on, yeah, that would be a lot of Mario this year, wouldn't it? But you never know. It would also be Donkey Kong this year. So make it happen, Nintendo. The Princess Peach game, I expect that to be an early year title, whether it's January or February. I would predict more February just because I think Nintendo is going to do us a curveball for a game that is going to be launching in January. I want to say specifically what I think it's going to be, but my hint would be that Nintendo, we've been asking for this. It's a port from a Wii U game. Give us Wind Waker. Give us Wind Waker now, please. We know you want to do it. We know it's coming. Honestly, this is a prediction probably for a whole year video. I really do think that we're going to get either a Wind Waker or like Twilight Princess HD remaster games ported from the Wii U to the Switch because Nintendo, they've done it. They've done it and they're wanting to do that. They want to get all those Wii U games because it's money. It's easy money. Nintendo, I know you're going to do this, whether in January or later in the year. I know you're going to do it, which actually brings me into another prediction. I think we're going to hear something about another Xenoblade Chronicles game, and I think it's going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X. I think that's going to get ported next year. Now, whether it's, I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to get it in this Nintendo Direct, but I think it's coming next year. I really do, because Monolith Soft is a very talented team, they've been shown to be able to crank out these massive JRPGs in a relatively short amount of time, and they've been expanding. So X is definitely something that they could have a team working on with Nintendo's blessing to just get that condensed and out the door. Because we've seen that the Wii U functionality isn't that hard, maybe, to necessarily get onto the Switch. So I expect that. But one of the biggest things I really expect from this Nintendo Direct, and again, this is just me predicting things, I could be wrong. I predict that we're going to get a shadow drop of Metroid Prime 2. I don't think it's going to be a remaster. I think it's probably going to be a digital only with maybe a physical copy. I can ask very, very much. I can ask Nintendo very hard to give us a physical copy of Metroid Prime 2 since they gave us Metroid Prime Remastered. But I really expect Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, not remastered, which would be unfortunate, but at least upresed. Who knows? Nintendo did do Metroid Prime Remastered in a very secretive manner, but a shadow drop of Metroid Prime 2 at the end of the direct would be amazing. It really would. So Nintendo, make it happen. I am wanting this from Prime Remastered coming out. Can you tell? So there you go. There's my predictions. I expect pretty much just kind of a mixed bag. That January slot, though, I just think it's going to be filled with either Princess Peach or, like, really, I think it's going to be filled with Princess Peach. It's either going to be January or February. And Luigi's Mansion is just going to be a little later in the year. Maybe summertime or springtime. Maybe like April, March or April, maybe. But yeah, there you go. There's my predictions, everybody. We'll see very soon if I'm right or wrong. But as always, don't forget to take a break from life and nerd out. And by the way, you know what? A sub to the channel, if you did that, would be amazing. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, take a break from life and nerd out, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.